Hello, it's Chris here. Okay, now in this video, I'm excited to share with you something in this video that regularly rears its head online, and I want to settle an argument that is always heard in forums and at various places online, and it's regarding our email autoresponder, and should we use a double opt-in or should we use a single opt-in when we use our email autoresponder to build our list? Double opt-in or single opt-in, which should we use? There are many people that put the case forward for both. So let me jump in and I'm going to tell you which you should use, and I want to give you some proof as well. So, as you know, when somebody signs up at our landing page, we have an option when we're collecting their email address. We can either ask them to confirm their email before we start to communicate with them, or we don't have to. Now, what I'm about to do is I'm going to share with you the results that I've had from recent mailings when I've tested this, because I do like to test things like this. And what I've done is I've sent some emails to those that had double opted in, i.e. those that had confirmed, and then I've also sent some emails to those that had not double opted in, i.e. had not confirmed. So let's see which converts the best. I'll show you that in a few moments time. Let me just quickly give you some facts though. So single opt-in versus double opt-in. The headline is quite simply, with single opt-in, you will undoubtedly get more people signing up to your list because all they have to do is sign up and that's it. But as I've said many times before, size is not important, is it? The challenge with a single opt-in is because they have not confirmed, and what many people don't tell you if they're saying you just need to use single opt-in, just use single opt-in, what many people are not telling you if they are singing the virtues of single opt-in is your deliverability of subsequent emails will be a lot lower, because your email will have a higher likelihood of going into the spam folder of your recipients. And you'll get a higher complaint rate as well if you are using single opt-ins. Whereas for double opt-ins, although we are adding this extra step, i.e. we are asking that person to confirm before we can continue to email them that they did indeed give us their email address, despite the fact that we're giving them this extra step, once those do double opt-in, those that have confirmed tend to open our subsequent emails a lot more, and I do mean a lot more. They tend to take the desired action that we want them to take a lot more as well, and we have a lower complaint rate. So I suspect you can probably tell which side of the fence I'm sitting on when it comes to single opt-in versus double opt-in. Now, as I've mentioned, I do like to test things before I report them to you. I don't just want to quickly make you a video and say something without testing it myself. So let me spend the rest of this video, just the next few minutes, sharing with you something that I hope you find quite interesting. I'm going to share with you the results from a few recent email broadcasts that I have sent out. So here we are in my Aweber account, and I've set up two different lists. The first list is called CFM Landing, and everyone on that list has double opted in. The second list that I've created is called CFM Landing 2, and everyone on that list is a single opt-in. And then what I did was I sent 3 email broadcast messages over a few weeks to each list, and I tracked the results. So let me show you the results. So firstly, here, the single opt-in. Let's start with a single opt-in. So here is the list that I just mentioned, CFM-Landing 2. So let me just remind you, this list here, this is a list of single opt-ins. So these sign-ups on this list have not been asked to confirm that they are indeed okay with me continuing to email them. Now, as I scroll down this page, let me show you the last 3 broadcasts that I sent. So here are these 3 broadcasts, 1, 2, 3, and let's just quickly go through the results of the metrics. So we've got a 15% open rate, 15% open rate, and a 16% open rate. That's okay. That's not bad. It's certainly a lot lower than I'm used to, but it's all right. Nothing to get too excited about. It's a very low click-through rate, though, when someone does open the email, i.e. somebody clicking on the link, i.e. taking our desired action once they open the email. Look, very low here, 6, 5, or 5%. Quite a high bounce rate as well. But look at this, in red, which means not good, a very high complaint rate. Now, I should just quickly say, by the way, often a complaint isn't an actual complaint. When somebody unsubscribes, there is an option to mark that email as spam. Personally, I have to say, I do think that's a little bit unfair on us marketers, because if somebody is unsubscribing, then they're kind of in that mindset, aren't they? So if somebody unsubscribes and then they see immediately, you know, do you want to mark this email as spam? Most people will click yes, just because they think like that. So it's a bit unfair, but that's how email marketing works, and there's nothing we can do about it. But my point is, these are the results here from the 3 broadcasts that I sent out, and I wanted to do 3 to get an average, to the 3 broadcasts that I sent out to those that were not asked to confirm. Okay, so now let's quickly take a look at my other list where I did ask people to confirm. So let's go and find that list here in Aweber, and that was called CFM Landing. So here we are, CFM Landing. Let's look at my last 3 broadcast messages here, and look at this. Look at these figures, a lot more robust, a lot more sexy, a lot more stronger. 28% open, 29% open, 25% open. A lot higher click-through rates as well. A lot lower bounce rates. Here's one I'm particularly proud of, though. Look at the complaints. Nothing to worry about at all. It's still in the blue, so absolutely no problem with complaints, but a lot higher open rates, so a lot stronger metrics. Now, I suspect I could increase these open rates to maybe 40%, maybe even higher, with some good list hygiene. List hygiene means every now and again deleting from my list those that have not opened any emails at all. But that's a separate conversation. You might like to know below this video there is a link giving you more information about list hygiene if you'd like to know more about that. But let's not talk about that for now. Let's continue with what we are looking at. So, to sum up this video, the reason I really wanted to make you this video is to share with you why you always want to have double opt-in on. Yes, compared to single opt-in, you will get a smaller number of people signing up every day, but don't forget you are continually adding leads every day, and those that do double opt-in, those that do confirm, will open your emails more, they'll take your desired action more, and you will have a lower complaint rate as well. So, thumbs up for double opt-in. Let's wrap up this video, and that's really what I wanted to share with you. I do hope you've found this video helpful. Don't forget as well, I do go through much more good juicy stuff just like this within the members area at Chris Farrell Membership. If you are a member, that's great. You can log in using the link at the top of this page. If you're not yet a member of Chris Farrell Membership, why not? It'd be wonderful to see you within inside the members area. You can get more details about Chris Farrell Membership, and more importantly, how it can help you and how it can benefit you. More details about Chris Farrell Membership on this page. Okay, if you get a second, please could you quickly post a comment below this video as well. Let me know what you thought about this video. And that's all. This is Chris Farrell. Talk real soon.